brilliant cut.
This is what I'm saying. The judges have no respect for pressure. We saw Jarrell Miller apply pressure all night. Everyone said it's a robbery. You lot, they said no. Ruiz done the cleanest work. Now they're saying the same pressure that happened in the
I want to see how people are reacting online, because they better not be crying robbery. Because
Jarrell Miller's pressure was more effective than that pressure.
No, but Pitbull's had pressure all night. That's what I'm saying. The judges are not
here's the thing, KG, they may be looking at it, but when he's pressuring and those shots are flying off the guard and he's getting tagged with a lead hook, uppercut, pivot out, the pressure's only walking him onto stuff.
Do you know who was...
Not only, but...
Do you know who's Nostradamus? Do you know who's Nostradamus? You know Madrimos guy? You know the guy in the presser? His trainer. He told you, he said, listen, let the judges do the correct thing. And since that has been almost a storyline, the judges have been involved. The judges have been like the main event.
But the difference is, Crawford's knocking him out.
I hear that, but if it does go to the judges, be prepared for a madness.
No,
I'm not.
No.
Sorry.
I'm just saying, he's planted a seed, and these judges are moving mad. Personally, I still fought Pitbull. Now, don't get twisted. I am a little bit drunk. Yeah? So there's a couple rounds that you can't trust me in.
You missed.
There's a couple rounds I was here on vibes.
I thought Pitbull won. I did think, but it was a great fight. Like tonight, given how the fucking last fight went, I'm not surprised by this.
I think when we go back and watch, there's going to be pockets and there's going to be openings that Valenzuela really shows some skill level there, and I think it may be more. I think it may be more close to that 116, 112 than we realize. But right now, Cruz is putting an impassioned promo out.
For me personally, I thought Pitbull won the fight, but I feel like if Valenzuela's jabs had a bit more sting on them, I feel like it would have been quite simple to score it to him. Where he was pouring with the jab, then I just don't count that. And then I look at the exchanges.
Those counter uppercuts were adding up. Rolling off the shot with the hook.
There you go.
Trust me, bro.
Every time, almost.
Exactly.
Every end of the exchange. And that's a big part of this too, right? Is the punctuation of exchanges. You saw those with Valenzuela doing it almost every time. There was the big flurry, and then who ended those exchanges? Bang, bang, pivot, or bang, bang, pivot.
There we go.
It's like, man.
Or it's a Cruz miss.
Yeah, or a big miss and a clinch, and we'll separate.
I think that's the other thing. Visibly, right, we often look at the effect that shots have, right? And when you're the smaller man and you're crouched down in your stance rather than a taller man who's probably pivoting, shoulder rolling away, if you're pivoting, you're shoulder rolling away, one of them shots catches the top of your head, it's going to go, and you're going to see a very visible effect from the punch. 100%. When you're the smaller man and you're compact and someone goes bomb, bomb with two shots there, you don't see the effect of that as much. So I feel like it was more eye-catching what Pitbull was doing. But when you look at the accumulation, maybe when we look at the punch stats, there's probably a lot of validity there. You could probably say, yeah, he did win that fight.
Yeah.
I hear it.
Again, I think when we watch that one back, we'll be surprised at how we looked at it that first time, initial reaction versus what actually happened in those exchanges. Honestly, I'm starting to turn myself and think that, like, Valenzuela should have won this fight.
Oh, no, I don't know, man.
I'm already there.
I don't know. Again,
I think so.
I don't know. This is one of those fights that you have to score very accurately at home. You have to sit down, watch it back again. Kind of like battle rap. You watch it first. And
you watch battle rap?
Yeah, I'll be watching battle rap.
Who's your favorite battler? Go ahead.
Loaded Lux.
Loaded's cool.
Loaded's my guy, but I like a few. I like the people don't like Bill Collector. Bill's
the man. Bill's the man. B-Magic, Big K.
This is, bro.
Those are my guys, dog.
Hold on. Oh, wait.
Charlie Clips back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Clips had it like that. See, me and KG are talking some crazy stuff. Come on, bro. They don't know about us, bro. Hey, how about this? Shawnee Hora, your boy. Back in the day, your boy.
Hold on, there's one guy that was on a tear. Young. He is killing it up.
Shout out Young, man. Shout out.
Oh, my goodness.
Y'all got to get your battle rap knowledge up, bro.
But then you know you
get
see
your money up, not your funny up, huh?
But in those, you watch it in the moment, you're excited, you watch it again, and you see the truth of the fight. In this one, for sure, this is the one where I think when we go back and watch this one, you're going to see things that Pitbull was doing that you're going to enjoy. And he was landing clean.
We'll watch it right here, man. Look, if we get a little replay. But here's the thing. Let's talk about impact, Brian. Like, impact of this fight. What does this do for both guys? I mean, Valenzuela just upped his price, 2 his rep. Would you want to see a rematch?
I absolutely want to see a rematch because when I seen Valenzuela hurt in the past, he didn't just get hurt.
Look at
He
that.
got ran through, mate. He looked like he had no chin. Remember when Amir Khan got done by the lad from Colombia?
British Prescott.
I think it was Colombia. He looked like he had nothing. When Amir Khan came back from that, he was terrified for a while. This kid's recovery from that defeat is absolutely unbelievable. I've got it. And by the way, he's in there with a fucking serious fighter after going down like that. And yes, he might not have deserved the belt, right? I think that's very debatable. But we have been thoroughly entertained with the performance, thoroughly entertained with the win. And look, let's run it back. You've made me interested. So
how about that? I think that's the biggest. I mean, obviously for us, for him, it's the belt, right? But the biggest thing for us is how about making yourself a star in front of our eyes, you know? And then I think that's the biggest thing that he can take away from this fight is that I want to watch him fight again now.
Yep.
I want to see him come back, not just because of the win, the way he performed.
Yep.
I liked it, man. That was good stuff.
Wait, is this the moment that we're
Guys,
waiting for?
can I just say, the fact that now, after these fights, we are about to listen to a live performance from Eminem.
So we've got, well, by the way, I've got to give you a heads up, everyone at home. So I've got a decision to make right now, okay? If you're watching on YouTube, the stream might go out, but I'm going to go out on my shield because we've got a live stream on Twitter right now. So it's whichever platform wants us and gives a shit about us,
Come on.
you're getting the views. Shout out to everyone who's watching. If we go down on YouTube, we're on Twitter, we're on Kick streaming, but I'm not fucking taking the stream off while Eminem, the fucking hero of my childhood. So if YouTube cut us off, the streamers on Twitter, shout out to Elon Musk, the man loves free speech, and fuck anyone who was we're staying on. We're
not fucking leaving.
We're not fucking leaving. Honestly.
Boys, I have grown up my whole life since literally being a... Do you know what? Like, right, I used to get told off for using bad language, but if it came within rap, it was okay. That was the rule in the house.
Shit.
So if I was flowing to a bit of Eminem, it was all right, mate.
Yes.
And my whole life, I've grown up watching Eminem, listening to Eminem. We're in
We have a task though, right? Okay. I've been told by the powers that be,
Yes.
just so you know,
Yeah.
we got to talk a lot.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's
Do
easy
you
for
understand
us. That's easy for me.
You understand what I mean? Even if we're singing along, we got to keep the, because otherwise,
Yes.
Things,
we'll
pockets are
trigger-
going to happen.
we'll-
Exactly.
Here
Yeah.
comes a listening to you. So I can talk. Don't worry about
So,
that.
do you know, hopefully YouTube look after us. I'd like to see we brought something to the platform.
Yes,
but
we
let's
have.
see. Let's see if they
All
can.
right, let me give a controversial take while we're doing this,
Go
right?
ahead.
Before the last 6 months, I was done with Eminem. I was done.
Yes.
I'd seen what I would consider a fall off. And I know that everybody's like, he never left.
Done. When you say done, what? Done with his new material, or even listening to the?
No, never.
There's certain Eminem
Never.
tunes
Of
that I would
course
never not
Of
listen
course
to.
not. No, I was ready to write off the new version of Eminem, right? I had seen him just go completely away from what he was, and I was like, man, I'm done. He's not going to be able to get this back. This new album,
It's brilliant.
it's amazing. I turned on the first, what is it, the intro track?
Yes.
Immediately.
Boys.
There's going to be an
Eddie
announcement.
Hearn's in the ring.
Oscar's in the ring.
Oscar De La Hoya's in the ring.
Roberto Duran is in the ring.
5v5.
Is this a 5v5?
Please say 5v5. Don't. Go on.
Oh, wow. They're inducting Turkey Al-Sheikh into the
inducted-
Nevada Boxing
Yeah.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
He deserves it, man.
Yeah,
He's brought a hell of a lot
100%.
of the show. Well
he
done.
does.
Well done, Turkey. He absolutely deserves it. Well done.
Well done. Bro,
Gave us the fights
Hey.
we always wanted, man.
do you know
well
what's
done.
so sick? That's how you know he's a Hall of Famer. He didn't waste no time
B,
to
throw
get
that
in
one
there.
down one spot, B.
What, that one there for me. Yeah, there you go. He didn't waste no time getting to the Hall of Fame. I respect that. Well done to him. But the question is, I thought they was going to do another 5v5.
Oh, they
I
will.
don't know. I don't know.
How about bringing Roberto Duran in there, man?
I'd love
You want
to
to talk
see
about a generation of boxing so far gone, but just lives in your heart?
Yeah.
That guy right there made so many of today's generation of boxers who they are, man.
Do you know what my dream fight would be? I really want to see Ben Shalom against Travis on Misfits.
Oh shit, is that mate? Is this mate? Is that yours?
That's a, they're asking me one of those.
I'm good.
Yeah.
We're all good. We're all good, guys. But
I'm all right.
I just love seeing it,
We've got
man.
too
I
many-
love seeing it. I
we've
know
got
we're
too
going
many
crazy
drinks.
over here. We got the
We've
liquids,
got too
baby.
many drinks.
I'm all right, mate. I could be fighting in 3 weeks.
We got a liquid. Hey,
I did get rid
Breaking news.
Play
I
the
don't know how I
music.
got rid of these.
Yeah, let's get rid of these.
But yeah, man, I was at a point, man, where I was like, listen,
These are dead.
Eminem, can you bring it back? Can you still be Slim Shady? And this new album, dude, it's got me
Sick.
jacked. It's got me juiced.
Do you think it is his last album? Because he's called it The Death of Slim Shady, yeah?
No, because Slim Shady's going to get resurrected. He was talking to him, and the whole conversation is a conversation with Eminem and his old self. And he's like, well, I got you to this place, so you can't forget about me. I believe resurrection of Slim Shady. That's what we're going to see. Yes, mark it. I'm so excited, man. Eminem.
Oh, wow.
I just think that it may need to be his last one.
Nope.
It may need to be his last one.
Album
No,
wise.
because it's really
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, how long can you stay rapping at 50 years old? You know what I mean? It's
You
hard,
get
right?
to you get to a point where you just run out of things to talk about because you don't live that life anymore. You can't talk about being on 8 Mile or talking about Detroit. Like you can talk about it, but it's from a different.
To be fair, though,
Can.
if there was one man who could be able to compile lyrics without having to talk about that gangster life or whatever, it was Eminem.
And in today's day and age, like where it's a very controlled about what you should say and how you should say it, and let's not offend anybody. It might be the perfect pocket for him to be in.
What's
This is
going
the
on?
one guy that can do
Turkey's
it.
pressing a button to select the winner in the audience. I don't know what they're going to win.
Did
Is
we
it
get
me?
signed up for this? Yeah.
I feel like I already won.
All right,
I was gonna say, what
I know, yeah, they win an
let me check my ticket here. Huh?
iPod Shuffle.
Hey, shout out the iPod Shuffle, man. That was a
That's
that
a
was
great.
a
What are we doing?
genuine
Gem, wasn't
creation,
it?
man. Come on.
That was a
What are we
great
doing?
kid.
Who we got? Who we got?
What are they winning?
I
I
don't
bet
know.
it's something fucking
bet
Oh,
amazing.
no, I know what it is. It's they're winning tickets for Baturbia Bibble.
Oh, really?
Yep. I've
No
heard
way.
this already, yeah.
Oh, they got the spotlight on somebody.
Yeah.
What is it? What are they winning?
I think they're winning. No, sorry, not even that. They are winning tickets for Fury Usyk, December.
Fair play. I hope we're there. I hope we're there. Let me know. Do you understand? I
I've,
want to be
I've
there.
never heard anything about it, so.
All right, there we go. There's the winner right there.
Wait, so that person's won tickets to...
Get in there,
Is
my
he
man.
getting to Riyadh? Because
Get in there, my
I'm
man.
telling you now, you're going to be so happy about getting to Riyadh, bro. It's a new
We might need the secret, or maybe not the secret service. We might need somebody around that guy, so you don't get those
I
tickets
love that.
taken
We
from him,
might
man.
need the you know
Somebody.
what? We
Maybe
might
not.
just need some security.
Maybe not, just some security,
Any
I don't
security.
know.
Because at the end of the day, those guys, they're not that great. Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Hey, but hey, fair play. Whatever he just won, that's awesome. I like that we're getting this amazing, immaculate event. We're getting some time here to talk about Eminem.
Yeah.
Rick
Riyadh.
Alshay just gets, by the way, inducted into the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame.
Yep.
A lot of cool stuff happening tonight.
You know when you
Is
talk
that what
about
this is?
the experience of America versus Riyadh, right? And look, I know America. I can't think of two places more different than Saudi Arabia and America. Because in Saudi Arabia, I've never felt more safe. You feel like you're in bed at home.
Yep.
In America, I feel like I could die any moment.
Bro.
Any moment.
Bro,
if
in
they could
LA
shoot the president, what the fuck hope have I got? All right? I'm the nobody.
Hey, listen, while we're here, though, and we're talking about what to come and what's next,
Yeah.
we have to go back. We have to cast our minds back to Fury, because at the end of the year, Turkey's saying we're all going in December. We go in December. Do you see, because we're hearing from Fury's side, he hasn't learned Joey, I'm letting you know now, he hasn't learned a thing. The three people.
I love how I've not even said a word and it's just come straight to
Yes,
me.
Joey.
Joey!
That's your guy, bro.
The three people are still in this corner.
Listen.
They're still going to be loud. How do you feel about that?
Boys, there's two words that we've heard put together tonight a few times.
Yes.
Redemption arc. Redemption arc.
Get out of here.
No, listen. You know if Fury wins against Usyk in December,
Yes.
nothing to do with Fury, that's not his redemption arc. That's my redemption arc. Round this table,
by
I'm
the
going
way-
to sit there, I'm going to be smug, I'm going to have one leg up on the table.
Honestly.
Oh, man, Captain Morgan on y'all. By the way, why can't he? Why can't he?
I don't
What do you
think he can
mean?
beat him.
What do you mean, why can't he? Don't be stupid, bro. The reason why he can't is because he's fighting a unicorn. He's fighting a beautiful
I'd
butterfly.
say he's the unicorn in this scenario.
Who's
Why?
the unicorn?
Because he can change, I think, more so than Usyk can in the
No,
next
no,
fight.
no,
I think he can do a lot different
I
than he
like
did.
that. I like the logic.
You're-
I think he can do a lot different.
The logic is flawed, bro. I'm telling you now, what you're forgetting is This man is still dedicated to the sport. You know how crazy it is to go in your time off to say, you know what, I really like Chisora, I'm going to go watch him fight. And I saw him on the sideline. I saw him watching that fight, almost wishing he was in the fight. This man is committed to boxing. Usyk loves the sport, and he's going to do it even worse. Usyk sees the flaws. He had him doing the DVD logo, bro, and he's gonna hurt him even more.
That's hilarious. The DVD logo. Shout out that.
Logo, bro.
Shout out the DVD.
I don't think Tyson Fury can get better at this point. That was the best version of Tyson Fury that he's capable of generating today.
Yes,
the wear and
That's a good point. I was gonna say I don't think it's the best version of him, but maybe the best he can generate right now.
So he
can't change the tactics.
He came in.
He can't change the tactics.
Yeah, absolutely.
Came in 20 pounds lighter than he did for the fight before.
If he goes in and tries to barrel Usyk, it's gonna end by KO.
But then you're saying if, that's a big if. You don't know how he's going to box in this fight. What I'm saying is,
He tried
hey, listen.
But remember, he already tried to do he tried to keep it long and try and stay on the outside. If he goes forward like he did against Wilder when he switched the game plan, he gets him knocked out.
But then this is it. But then this is it, right? The 9th round is where it unraveled for Fury.
Yeah.
Until the 9th round, whether you can debate it, whatever you can say, whether you think he was up on points, whether you think he was down on points, I'm sure I could assume that maybe you would think he was a round or two down. What I'm saying is, he was in it until the 9th. After the 9th,
but the problem is, so was AJ in that second fight. He was up into the 9th.
Trav, you boys love AJ, yeah? And I'm not saying that your love for AJ is distorting your view of this. But if you honestly think that AJ was more in it at the 9th round
up
point.
on the scorecard. That's what I'm basing it on, not my perception.
So okay. Have you ever seen Usyk come closer to getting stopped? And hold on, your response is going to be, he didn't even come close to getting stopped. You're probably right, mate. You're probably right. Have you ever seen him come closer than he was against Fury in round 5 and 6 and 7?
I've never. I'm a Fury hater, right? Can't carry it. However, what I will say is, that's the first time in watching Alexander Usyk in my life where I've thought, oh shit.
Yeah, same.
You're in trouble here.
Yeah.
So I've got to give Fury credit.
And I'm not going to sit here and say to you I think Fury wins the fight. That's not what I'm saying. But I would disagree in the fact that he can't get better. I think he can get better. I also acknowledge that maybe even in getting better, it's still not enough for him to win. I acknowledge that could be a potential, but he can get better.
My basis on why I say that about Fury is the wear and tear. He hasn't lived the athlete life. Yes. His body's not going to stay there with him. He's going to be like, he's literally knocking on the door of his legs being shot to
But
bits.
I think that's a bigger reason, because he hasn't lived the athlete life, that he may have something still there.
No,
I think you can train yourself. I think you can train yourself out of bad habits, and I think he's done that and shown he can do that. But he hasn't had the wear and tear on his body to be training.
Bro, when you're close to being a shot fighter, you're knocking on the door of not being able to be yourself anymore.
I don't like the way he takes punches. I will say that. I don't like the way he takes punches.
And you know what? You know what's crazy? Obviously, everyone could go for a drink in it. Everyone could go and do that. If you do lose to Usyk, that bender that he did go and he falls on his face, you can't actually live like that.
A guy can't have a night out now?
No, a guy can have a night out.
I thought this was America.
Mate, I love a drink, right? I think I drink way more than Tyson Fury. I've never looked like that in fucking years.
All right, bro.
Especially,
listen,
let's be honest, bro.
My guy can't have a night out. It's
no,
crazy.
a man's allowed to have a night out.
I passed out the other night. I'm
Yeah,
still
what are
going
we
to smash
talking
the
about,
fuck
man?
out of
Hey,
everyone
come on.
misfits.
I'm with you.
Come on, man.
I'm with you, but have you ever seen someone that fights the way Usyk does?
Everybody
And
needs
puts
to release the
pressure on?
dragon, man. Come
Yeah,
on.
you know that. Look, I get it.
pressure is real.
I do think Fury can make adjustments tactically, and I get what
Got like
Travis
7
is saying.
kids. What else is he gonna do?
If you stick it on him, it's a suicide mission. But for me, with the size, the strength, the power, I feel like he's got to gamble like fuck, because if you do the same thing again, you're going to get the same result again, in my opinion. There needs to be a dramatic change. But it's whether or not, and look, if you're a fighting man, then sometimes you've got to have the balls to give it all and just go, you know what? This might be my last go at this, and I might get knocked out, but I'm going to give it every single last drop, and I'll respect the fuck out of it. If Fury does that, I'll actually respect him.
No, but then I'm with you what you guys are saying, but then the point I'm trying to make is you have to change your lifestyle to go to another level. While he was good in that one, you see what he looked like, Joe.
I don't think he has to make that many changes, man. I think there's little stuff he can do
because
differently.
he forced it from 4
I think what the game plan was proved to be successful until it wasn't, right? You can argue over why it was successful. Was he a little tired? Did he finally zig when he should have zagged? Like, was there a moment where he just made the slightest mistake and it started the downfall. Because there were rounds before that Usyk had success in, but you could start to see in the middle rounds, I thought Tyson was starting to take control of the fight.
Yeah. Well, why are you lot discounting
I think
that Usyk could get better? That's the point I'm making, because Usyk had him in trouble, and Usyk can believe in himself. Remember, a lot of bad words were said. He called him the gap teeth rabbit. He spoke about
He's still calling him that, by the way.
He's called him every name under the
jumped up
sun.
middleweight.
Gappy teeth.
Gappy teeth rabbit. He's offended him, and he couldn't wait to get his hands on him. And he wanted to knock him out. And even when they tried to say that Usyk had to go to the hospital, they tried to write all these narratives that wasn't true. Usyk showed up and said, what's the next one?
The biggest difference is Big John needs to get out of the corner.
Yeah. And he's not getting out of the corner.
That's crazy.
Are you aware of that?
Yeah. I said Joey
so
said
from
that.
everything we've been told, Big John, the other two geezers, obviously
Listen, I love a pair of tits as much as the next guy. But I don't need to see Big John taking his shirt off, whipping it around, headbutting people, showing his polar bear chest off.
Unless the next guy is True Geordie, in which case I'm number one for that. No, seriously, I understand Big John loves his son.
Yeah.
But when you're telling him, basically, just stay safe in there, son, that's where having a ruthless coach in there who needs to tell you,
meanwhile,
here is how you win this fight. Not here is how you stay safe, not because he loves him. Here is what we are going to do to execute this game plan. Yeah. And Big John took away from that.
Very good.
And I understand the love and loyalty that is between father and son, and I do respect it. But this is why you keep family away from business sometimes.
Absolutely. Right. What would you say is the best version of Fury in your mind? What's the best version of Fury you've seen in any of the fights?
I know Joey disagrees. I'd say Wilder too, because it was a nice balance between a light on your feet, but heavy-handed and committing, very fit, 12-round ready. I don't think he's there anymore, but to be fair to him, that Usyk performance, the version of him, was the best I've seen him in a long time. And he came out in a way I didn't think he had it in him. And he still nearly got fucked up, to be fair, but I admit it was good. It was good.
So what's the table saying? What's your best version of Fury? What Fury does it need to be?
The best version of Fury, I feel, was Christian Hammer and Del Boy 2.
The Wilder 2 fight I like.
The second fight with Chisora, not the trilogy.
The Southboy one.
Yep, the second fight with Chisora and Christian Hammer. The 2 fights leading up to the Klitschko fight.
Is there an idea for Fury to just come out southpaw the whole time?
No.
I don't.
That's terrible.
No, I'm not saying it should.
I just don't.
But he needs to explore every possible option, in my opinion.
I actually think that, and again, I want to prerequisite this by saying it doesn't mean that I think that if he does this, he wins. I actually think what Fury needs to do is box pretty similar to how he did.
It doesn't need to be a bunch of big changes, just
pretty
little
similar
stuff, man.
to how he did. Now listen to this, right? You know the shot that turned the fight, and I'm not trying to make out like it was a lucky shot. It was that right hook backhand from the southpaw stance. You see that shot he got caught with?
Yeah.
He got caught with it the round before once.
Right.
He got caught with it in the same round before the shot that done the damage and had him doing the DVD sign, yeah? Now, when he did that,
man,
do you know
Irish
what he did?
whip,
Do you know what he
WWE
did?
style.
Do you know what he did? He stepped to the right, stepped to the left against the southpaw. That's fundamentally wrong, right? When do you make fundamental mistakes? When you're tired. Right. So what I would say is, tactics-wise, I think Fury needs to be pretty similar. Maybe have a little bit of a faster start, maybe not the showboating. He needs to be fitter. Now, this comes down to what you're saying, Travis. You don't believe he can be better, but I repute the fact that any man can be fitter. Every man can be fitter. So if my main thing is, I think if you're fitter, you've got a way better chance, then that is probably, as a Fury fan, that's probably what I would hang my hope on.
Can I just interject, lads? Remember, Eminem will be coming out any minute now. They're rolling the trailer for Crawford Madrimov. I'm assuming Eminem is an instrumental part in Crawford coming out. God knows what they've got planned. Surprises are coming. We may get taken off of YouTube in that time. We have streams on Twitter, streams on Kick Streaming. We ain't fucking going anywhere. If they take us down, they take us down. We're staying on Twitter. Thank you, Elon Musk. But I want to interject because there is another fight coming up, and hopefully we'll be there at Wembley. Daniel Dubois versus Anthony Joshua.
Come on.
Anthony Joshua going for another world title. Look, as much as we all admire Anthony Joshua, and he's probably a favourite for definitely this side of the table, What chance do you give Daniel Dubois? Because this guy is turning into... When we look at how good Baby Miller looked like tonight, we see what Daniel Dubois is capable of. He destroyed him. He's a really capable guy.
Well, let's not forget, it's a great time to mention this. I had a big argument. With Don Charles. That was on the Monday Night Smoke.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
by the way, Don Charles is the trainer of Daniel Dubois, and KG, as he does, gives it the truth.
Insane.
I gave you a bit of truth, and the main thing was saying is, look, man, you're setting your guy up. Yes, he beat Hergovich, but is this a step too far? Have you guys bitten off more than you can chew? Travis now talks about the journey that Triple D's been on. And you know what he says to me? Don Charles says to me, look at the ratio. Look at what I've done. Look at the learning steps he's done. And he says he's got data. He said he's got the biggest data on AJ because he said I was with AJ first. So he believes this is spiritual warfare and he will be ready. I told him, I don't believe that, bro. I think you're chatting shit.
Can we just say, like, we were in the room. This man literally said to Danny Dubois' trainer, you're talking shit, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Like, he doesn't give a fuck.
In front, face to face.
You guys have to understand, between our podcast, Undefeated Podcast, we signed a contract between ourselves. Whatever happens, happens. Keep the same energy. If it goes bad, keep the camera rolling, and we'll fight for our lives.
So when you say if it goes, I need to set this up. If it goes bad. So he rings Don Charles up after this original conversation on the Undefeated Podcast. Shout out to the boys. I just need to say quickly, the Undefeated Podcast, raw as fuck. I want to give credit to also Joey Knight, my guy. I want to give credit to Wade Pleb, one of the fucking realest of them all. I'm so blessed to be surrounded by great content creators. But these guys, they ring up Daniel Dubois as coach, and they start asking him questions. And my God, did he get emotional? He was very hurt. Tell the people.
I said to him, based on the resume, why do you believe with such confidence that Dubois beats AJ? He goes, look at his last 3 fights. So I goes, okay, Hergovich, maybe Miller. And before I can say Usyk, he goes, listen, I don't have time for this conversation. You guys have called me out of the blue. I don't have to do this.
I've got work. I've got this. You know what it is, yeah? They realized something. He got really angry. But I understand the anger because nobody's giving this guy a chance. Nobody believes that Daniel Dubois can rise to this moment. While Daniel Dubois is skilled, while Daniel Dubois showed something special in Hergovich, AJ's a different kind of problem because Daniel Dubois was still, and it's the truth, sometimes you can't deal with the truth. Daniel Dubois was still getting hit with these jabs that AJ throws for fun. So like it or not, AJ's gonna be landing. You see the Ngannou punch? AJ will land that.
I'll tell you somebody I don't like it. Travis is over there. He has some suggestions. I saw you throw your hands up. Are you with him or are you against him on it?
No, I'm with him. I'm basically saying when Hergovich emptied the whole tank on Dubois, and it really showed that Hergovich wasn't in great shape, and maybe Hergovich isn't who we thought he was, because he emptied his whole tank on Dubois. Dubois was still there. AJ landed those same shots. The fight is over in 2 rounds.
Wow, Khalid.
2 rounds.
Take it, dragged straight to hell. You've seen the movie. He's getting dragged to hell. I know he called it spiritual warfare, but this ain't the spiritual battle you're needing. As a Nigerian, I can talk on authority, bro. You can pray in tongues. You can bring out the Bible. It's not getting it done, bro, because guess what? AJ's praying too.
Do you know what it is, though? But Daniel Dubois had such a great performance in that fight. I'm interested to know, percentage-wise, especially from you two, what percentage do you actually give Daniel Dubois?
25%. 25% chance.
I'll give him 15.
And that's more the realm of heavyweight boxing, any punch can change a fight. It's that type of talk.
Address it, it's 15%, bro.
Yeah, he's got a good chin, Dubois.
It don't matter. It don't matter. AJ,
did you guys not rate Dubois' fight with Usyk?
No, I didn't. No, because the fact, I understand why he was annoyed by the fact he didn't get the knockdown. But
was it a low blow?
Yeah, but I think it's controversial. But choosing between me winning by a controversial KO and me quitting the next couple rounds is insane. I don't know where you're, you know what I mean?
You could argue, just devil's advocate, you could argue that another man mentally quit versus Usyk.
But the thing is, the mentally quit thing, we've seen this guy take knees before. So,
by the way,
it's not a surprise.
They brought Buffer out.
Shout out Michael Buffer.
To introduce Slim Shady, Eminem, for his performance. We are going to try and talk through it and keep things going.
We may
sing along. We've got to try and keep the copyright up for us.
Yeah.
However, what the fuck happened to us, right?
It's just
I'm out in LA.
incredible stuff, man.
I'm high as fuck, I'm drunk as fuck, I'm loving life.
It's
so
incredible,
drunk, bro.
dude. It's incredible. And we're getting
We
Slim
got
Shady,
Eminem,
bro. This is insane.
Eminem and Slim Shady in the back row.
This was genius, by the way.
Where on Complex, we seen Eminem, well, Marshall Mathers do an interview with his old self. And,
Genius.
Yeah, it was
Love
fun.
the marketing. He's essentially telling him we have to grow up, man. Like, we can't be the old Slim Shady. And he's like, man, fuck that.
It was really
we still
funny.
gotta be, you know what I mean? And I love that.
It's really funny when you know what, right? And I know Wade gets a lot of shit for Drake, right?
Yeah.
But when a
My
rapper is also a comedian, it's fucking impressive.
100%.
Right? It is impressive.
That's what's made Slim Shady and now Eminem, Marshall Mathers, he's had an evolution in his career that allowed him to be not, I mean, you could argue he's one of, if not the greatest ever.
He's in terms of record sales, I mean, surely he's number one.
KG fangirling. We all are though, man, because like he's had an evolution to be able to go step by step. He took over in the late 90s, early 2000s. Then he rechanged the game.
Oh, yeah.
We're trying to talk over it, but damn, it's not
You're seeing Eminem coming out behind us. This is it.
It's so crazy.
All
man.
my life I've wanted to see this geezer.
my
And here he is. This is outrageous. Honestly, this is it.
Freaking
I am
hoodie
literally
off.
looking at Slim Shady
he is
as
too
we speak.
outright.
This is outrageous.
It's right over our shoulder.
For
I've never
all my
been to
life.
an Eminem concert.
This is mental. This is absolutely mental.
Insane, bro.
What a guy.
Hey, they
Still
just turned
going.
the house lights on. Look
Still
at this crowd, man.
fucking going. And he's
holy
literally
cow.
behind us right fucking now.
is
Motherfucker. Get in. Get
It's
in
insane,
there.
man.
And right over our shoulder.
He's playing the hits,
Eminem.
by the way, too.
There he is.
He's playing the hits.
Unreal.
This is insane.
Bro, he's got the classic hoodie on over the hat. And how about this? A guy that never, as much controversy as he was in, never got taken out of the game, man. Never.
He's too good.
Man, if this guy had started now,
can't take
he'd have
him
been
out.
cancelled 10 times in the first year.
Too many times over.
Absolutely, bro.
It's too much, man.
Eminem, you know.
What's the song you
KG's
always play
got
the
the
most?
most.
What's the song you guys hope he plays the most? Because I need to see him play Till I Collapse.
Lose yourself.
Lose Yourself has to happen. Till I Collapse.
It's a random one, but Purple Pills. I love it.
Let's not talk about, we can't talk about Joy's childhood.
Fight
Enough
music.
of that. Enough of
This
that.
type of music. You get me?
There you go. No, I need to see all of it, man. And like, you know what else is something that's crazy about this? This generation, man, they're getting this Eminem, but they don't understand. We're kids right now.
Yes,
we're going all the way back, man.
For real.
I wasn't allowed to play this music at home, bro.
Man,
Mama
I
said,
will
"Turn
never
that shit
forget.
off."
Never
dad took my
ever.
Walkman.
When I played this album, right, the first line, when I was just a little baby boy, my mama used to tell me these crazy things. And I was 13 years old and I was like, he should tell me my daddy was an evil man. He used to tell me he hated me. I was like, what the fuck am I listening to?
Insane, man.
You be
That was
9
it.
years old, like, oh, he's spitting.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
insane.
13 years old. I'm like, this is the realest shit. My dad's shit as well. My dad's shit as well. I love this guy. He's talking to my heart.
Honestly, for a lot of kids, man, this is why he gripped kids in that early 2000s era. They wanted somebody to say what they couldn't say to their parents.
Absolutely.
This is wild.
He came in.
If Dr. Dre comes out, I'll lose
By
my
the way,
fucking mind.
Brian, tell us
if
your
Dr.
prediction.
Dre
You
comes
told
out.
it. You thought that.
I did say Dr. Dre might come out. I don't know.
He can't do that.
I don't know.
He's not allowed to bring Dr. Dre.
I got no idea. What's next?
D12 come out though, potentially. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
D12 would be fire.
That'd be mad.
We gotta keep talking. We gotta keep talking. I don't know what.
Royce, hey,
I
if
don't
Royce
even know
the
what song
5'9"
is.
comes out, that's hype to me. I want to see
Yo,
Royce.
if Royce comes out, I'm gassed,
That's what
bro.
I'm saying, bro. I'll take that.
Hey, what song is he doing now?
I can't take the earphones off in
It's
here.
Rap God. It's Rap God. Isn't it?
Okay.
Oh yeah, rap god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Can
guy.
anybody on the panel do the rap god verse?
Nobody can.
Absolutely no chance.
Hey, when he came out with that though, that reminded you a little bit of the old Eminem. Like he's had pockets where he's captured it again, but again,
Do you know what I will
Yo,
say?
guys.
Do you know what I will say? What's up?
Shakur Stevenson and Loma had a clash ringside just now down there.
Fuck me. We gotta do that.
that's something to pick up on. We'll come back to it. But
So, what I was gonna say about Eminem, Lil Wayne, JC, he did tracks with all of them. he fucking held his own every single time.
People say the Renegade verse still to
Mate,
this day.
he took Jay-Z to school
verse,
on his own fucking album.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
I knew you were going to say that, right?
It was.
So I heard the story that when he got the song back, because obviously you send your verse over.
That's right,
So you don't know what. So he sent his verse to Jay-Z. Jay-Z does his verse, sends the song back to Eminem, and apparently, I think it was Royce the 5 Nine. He said Eminem was very happy with what he heard. You get what I mean?
And that, bro, that's what I love about hip hop. It's a collaborative.
It's like boxing.
But it's competitive.
It's like boxing.
You don't get on you don't get an R&B track and really try to compete like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't get on a country track being like,
hey. Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey went for each other on Hero.
But I'm saying this is a rule.
Dude,
this is the game.
Can I just say, this is such a weird thing to say. Whitney Houston died in my hotel. All right?
Oh, yeah.
This is so mental.
In the hotel we're staying in.
So we're not going to say where, but yeah, we're not going to say where. But
in our hotel, Whitney Houston fucking died.
That's crazy. But you know what's crazy? In our hotel, there's a lot of big people in there. I saw Shannon Sharp the other day, bro.
shout out Shannon, man.
Shannon Sharp. Who's the guy?
He's in the hotel, bro. Shannon Sharp.
Matt Barnes. Shout out Matt Barnes, man.
I saw the guy at breakfast. I tried to keep it cool. I was like, hey.
The man that tried to step to Kobe and got dead face.
Yeah.
Nothing, bro. Nothing.
What? Right, okay.
But speaking of Kobe, man, the mentality.
Let's talk about who the GOAT rapper is, right? Because we
now
talk
y'all
about.
gonna make it. See,
come on, wait. I'll start with you.
If you say Drake,
Who's the GOAT?
okay, so numbers wise,
Don't you do it.
You're looking at
Eminem
it.
is the GOAT.
Yeah.
Eminem.
But numbers don't tell the story.
Numbers don't tell the
The
story.
Spice Girls sold a lot of records,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
The numbers don't tell. For me, I think Lil Wayne should be in this conversation. Lil Wayne is one of the better underrated guys.
His new song is really good. His new song.
You guys, in the early 2000s, when this man was cooking in the South, bro, he was different, dude. He cooked Jay-Z on his own. He cooked Jay-Z too.
But Mr. Carter.
Yes, bro, on his own shit.
I'm sorry, we have to say it. There's a few people.
But Jay is there too.
No, Jay, no. Do you know who needs to be in the conversation? Snoop Dogg, bro. Snoop Dogg. I'm talking about longevity. You're not taking a piss. You have to leave Snoop Dogg. Do you know what Snoop Dogg's done? Do you know what Snoop Dogg's done, really?
What's he done?
The worst thing is, when Snoop Dogg's gone, that's when you lot respect him more. Snoop Dogg has been through time.
Bro, I don't
can't
care.
leave him out.
Longevity is
This isn't a LeBron conversation,
My
bro.
number one is Jay-Z.
Yeah,
My number one
that's
is
fair.
Jay-Z.
That's fair.
But don't play with Snoop Dogg because
I think it's
the
Jay,
guy has played.
it's M, it's Wayne, and I'm sorry, Drake is right there.
Bro, Snoop Dogg's kept walking at the fucking Olympics, bro. Do you know how long your career has to go to do that?
We gotta keep talking. We gotta keep talking.
I love this.
It's
I love
crazy.
this.
What song is this?
Shout out Eminem.
It's
He
crazy,
is
man.
killing the shit.
What song is this one?
Oh, you never say that I'm not killing him.
Because I am not the
Okay, we got
rapper.
to
Because I am not
But he is
hip-hop
killing this shit,
rapper.
man.
Eminem.
He's a
killing
monster,
it.
bro.
He is killing it.
He's a monster.
Till I collapse.
No wonder
that
they
yours?
sold this place
That's my
out.
shit.
Yeah, that was yours.
How many people? I told you should he play till collapse. How many people as kids got to go see Eminem in concert? I didn't. I don't know. You guys did. But
didn't.
none of us did.
I didn't.
I
How
love
about a
you,
dream
man.
come true,
I
man?
love
This
you.
is crazy.
I love this
But
shit.
wait, their GOAT right now
Yeah.
is Kendrick fucking Lamar, bro.